These days, current events unfold on a dozen channels. Headlines all seem to be shouting, and good news can be as scarce as a moment to relax. So let's turn down the noise this summer, unplug just a little bit, and head to a shelter from the storms of life. The historic port city of Alpena, located on the Sunrise Shore of Michigan. Only a few hours drive, but miles away from the weight of the world. Nestled between a vast forest and an endless clear blue bay, where the wonders of nature are as welcoming as the local hospitality. We can explore more than 200 shipwrecks in the largest freshwater sanctuary anywhere. Count the stairs to the top of a lighthouse, or the masts that jet into the harbor sky at moonrise. Let's take a trip to the friendly, picturesque city of Alpena, a haven from the world that's pure Michigan. Your trip begins at michigan.org.
For your viewing pleasure, this broadcast of the Municipal Council meeting of Alpena is made possible by the funding provided by the City of Alpena. Thank you for your generosity.
Good evening, welcome to Alpena City Council meeting February 16th, 2015. Call the order, please.
Johnson? Here. Nielsen?
Here.
Nowak?
Here.
Sexton?
Here.
Walagora?
Here. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
These days.
Okay, everyone had the opportunity to read the regular session minutes from the regular session February 2nd, 2015, and the special workshop or IG meeting on February 5th. Issues, changes, remarks. Any modifications to the agenda this evening? If someone would like to propose we remove number 7, the fire marshal won't be able to make it today, the retired fire marshal Dave Robbins, so we'll postpone his ceremonial.
Okay. So moved.
Second. Nielsen?
Yes.
Nowak?
Yes.
Sexton?
Yes.
Walagora?
Okay,
Johnson?
Yes.
thank you. Anything else? Citizens appearing before council are allowed 5 minutes each for agenda or non-agenda items. This is the only time during a city council meeting that you're allowed to address council. If you do so, please come to the podium and state your name and address for our records.
I'm a citizen today. Adam Paul, 1387 Hobbs Drive. I just wanted to talk about historic preservation for a moment. Recently, a number of members of the community have met with representatives from the Historic Preservation Network. They're the local state historic nonprofit agency. And right now they're in the process of trying to help out with, to encourage historic preservation. So right now we're in the process, we met with them and discussed some things we could do to increase awareness. And right now the Historic Preservation Network has put together a survey that we'd like to, as many individuals from the community as possible to fill out. So what we're going to do is we're going to get that on the city website, and we want to encourage everybody to participate if you can. And we'll also be sending out some directed emails at different groups and organizations to kind of tell them a little bit more about this survey and to encourage them to take part in it. It's going to do two things. Basically, it's going to engage our local interest and inform the community a little bit about the different preservation efforts there are, and encourage preservation awareness. So on Thursday, April 23rd, we'll meet and we'll discuss the results of that survey, and that will be open to the public, and I'll be giving more information on that as we get closer to that. But I just wanted to encourage everybody to log on and take that survey.
Excellent. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you.
Anyone else? The consent agenda this evening, bills to be allowed in the amount of $326,872.55. And B is one mayoral appointment to the Downtown Development Authority for a 4-year term expiring March 1st of 2019 is Joanna Cooper.
Move we accept the consent agenda as presented.
Second. Noah?
Yes.
Sexton?
Yes.
Walagora?
Aye.
Johnson? Nielsen?
Yes.
Okay, and we skip all the way down to 11 this evening, communications and petitions. A is Jim Klarich from the Economic Development Director of Target Alpena, annual report and budget request.
Thanks for having me. And I'm actually tonight going to only address the funding request. The annual report we typically don't do until sometime in the May. Hey, thanks again for having me. A few weeks ago, Karen reached out to us regarding a funding request for 2015-2016, and I believe you have a copy of that response in your council packets. I just wanted to say real quickly that we're encouraged by the progress that we made over the past year in helping to provide new development opportunities and employment opportunities to the community and the region in general. As I outlined in the update that I gave at the Chamber's annual dinner last Thursday, we finished high on the list as compared to state averages in both the development portion and providing employment opportunities and improvements in our unemployment rates. We're very thankful for the relationship that we have with the city at all levels, and our vision for the future of Alpena is very well aligned. And so all that being said, I really want to say that we respectfully request the city consider extending its current agreement with us for the next calendar year and help keep the momentum going that we've built over the last several years. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jim. We don't file or nothing, that's just a, Karen?
It's just a
no
request
action
and a
whatsoever?
budget. We'll
Okay, thanks.
discuss it.
B is Austin Brothers Beer Company LLC request for new micro brewer license. Adam was going to address us really quick on that.
And as has come before the city council before, the Austin Brothers Beer Company is seeking to open microbrewery within the city of Alpena. Part of that process is getting a resolution from the city saying that we are okay with them opening the brewery. So I know you have been supportive in the past, and we are very supportive as staff. Representatives are here if you have any questions for them, but this would just be a resolution approving that license for the state. They'd still have to go through background checks through the police chief and things like that. But.
Okay. Any other, I don't know, Chief had mentioned to me earlier before the meeting that he will be conducting his portion. If you want to just brief us on that real quick.
The city ordinance is pretty liberal when it comes to investigations, what's required. And in this instance, it indicates that the city clerk may refer an investigation to the police department, which we, just to remain consistent, I intend to do one. And they're pretty straightforward. And LCC, as I indicated before, kind of changes with the wind. What we used to do last year, we no longer do it, vice versa. But we should have it complete in a couple weeks, and then I can give my recommendation to Karen. You don't think?
Good.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Adam.
Adam, does this give them the ability to serve on the premises and distribute, or just to produce, or just to cover all of that?
To the best of my knowledge, yes, this would cover all of it. This would cover the brewing and the tap room as well.
You guys want to, do you have you came all this way.
Do you have any questions?
Anybody, any questions for Austin's? No? I think we're set.
We're just moving along.
Excellent.
Quite a process.
Yeah. All right. You want to move on that, or?
I move we approve the resolution request for the Austin Brothers request for liquor license.
Second. Sexton?
Yes.
Walagora?
Aye.
Johnson?
Yes.
Nielsen?
Yes.
Noah?
Yes.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
We need to adjourn and then we can do.
Oh, yeah.
It's a special meeting.
It's
I
still-
think we do that, we go.
Yeah, there's notice for 7:30.
Yeah,
And we have to wait till 7:30.
Well, I move we adjourn.
Second.
You are watching All About Alpena.